Good morning. You're watching the John and Alex show. I'm Alex.
I'm John. Good morning.
Good morning. And this song is like putting me to sleep a little bit.
I consider I just woke up.
Silent night. Yes. Well, going by the song, I think you know what we're talking about today. It's Christmas coming up. So we're going to be talking to you a little bit about some Christmas traditions and mostly about holiday gift shopping.
That's right. 2015's top gifts.
Yeah, according to several different websites, and of course our personal experience.
This could be a little bit of a like a hint session.
Yeah, plug, mom, dad.
Right, so we're going to add our address to the end of this broadcast. Yeah. So how was your weekend, Alex?
My weekend was pretty good. I spent most of it Christmas shopping, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, like pretty much all of Saturday, I was just shopping all day. Kind of met up with a friend. We got some ice cream, and then we went to Barnes and Noble and read until closing, like nerds.
Don't you just love bookstores? Like
I do. I love it. I think it's something about my childhood. We used to always go to Borders, and like that was a place to hang out.
Yeah.
But sometime, I think when I was in high school, Borders closed down, and it was such a sad day.
Right. I almost feel like libraries have potential to be like the next really cool hangout.
Okay, I was telling my friend this. I have this idea that they should turn libraries into like basically like bookstores where you can borrow books for free, but you throw in like a coffee shop in there. You like throw in a couple meeting rooms, make it some place that people want to hang out.
Totally.
And then like charge a membership or something. You can make some money out of that.
I think it's a really good opportunity for add-on. Alex,
Yeah.
I think you should execute on that opportunity in 2016. Maybe start like a pop-up, like maybe a company for pop-up add-ons to public libraries.
Ah, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, anyone want to invest in me or help me out? Let me know. But yeah, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I played poker with some friends on Saturday. Went to sushi. Had awesome sushi dinner at Morio's. Got some work done yesterday. I don't even remember Friday.
It's gone.
Oh no! Actually, went out to District.
Okay.
Yeah, I just went out with some friends. You know, it was one of those weekends. Really cool. Going back to bookstores, you know, you mentioned that you were hanging out at Barnes and Noble. You know, last time I went in there, it was like a toy store.
Oh, yeah. Guess so. They've got lots of stuff in there.
Yeah, it started, I guess, dwindling from just books and like movies to toys, like full-on toys. I mentioned it to someone last time I was there, and I was like, "This place is like a toy store now." Yeah, to do whatever.
Keep the kids busy and everything.
And I guess diversifying. You know, maybe not as many people are buying books these days, so it's important for businesses to diversify.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess that's kind of what it's all about now, right? People have got shorter attention spans. You gotta keep them busy with all sorts of different things.
Speaking of toys, today's topic, we're talking about top gifts of 2015. So have you done your Christmas shopping already? You started?
I have, yeah. Well, I've done most of it. I've got a couple other people I need to buy gifts for, but for the most part, I've got it down. So I'm feeling early this year, guys. It's already like December 13th, 14th, and I've got my Christmas shopping mostly done. Like, that's good for me.
Christmas is in 11 days.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's the countdown. Tomorrow's 10 days of Christmas.
Ooh.
So
and on the 10th day of Christmas.
we need to do a little singing cameo with Alex after every show. I don't actually do too much shopping in person anymore.
Oh, most of it is online?
Most of it's online. I think it's interesting. We were just before the show talking about traditions. You know, I used to do the Black Friday thing. Black Friday thing sort of went away. Everything's online now. And I was just talking about like Christmas tree. I'm going to be away this year. So I didn't really buy a Christmas tree for my house yet. I bought a wreath. I posted on Instagram. And that's like just enough Christmas spirit for now. So it's going to be interesting to see how traditions change as you go on. Do you have any interesting Christmas traditions?
Not necessarily. Well, you know, my family's actually Jewish, so we would celebrate Hanukkah growing up, but we'd also celebrate Christmas. And I remember one year we had the Christmas tree in our Christmas card or our holiday card. And my grandma was like, "What is that?" And my dad's like, "It's a Hanukkah bush."
The folded paper device. So
anyway, but no, I mean, we celebrate both.
A push.
For us it was kind of like
can't fool grandma.
Yeah, she was like, but we'd be able to open presents like each day on Hanukkah, and then also open presents on Christmas, like one present on Christmas Eve, and then the rest of the presents on Christmas Day.
Okay.
So by Christmas Day, we were like out of presents, but it was still really fun.
Were you the type to know exactly what every single present is before
No, not at all. How about you?
I'm like CSI. I know everything.
Really?
I gotta shake it. I have to like pinholes, unwrap things.
Oh, man.
I'm that kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do remember one year, I think I was like 7, and I wanted to creep out in the middle of the night to see what Santa got me. And it was so dark, I could barely tell like what was there. But I saw this big thing there, and it was like I couldn't see it, so I was just like feeling around. And I was like, what is this? I could feel like some handlebars or something. And all of a sudden, I think I heard my dad come. So like jumped in the back of, I don't know what, like a couch or something, and tried to hide. And then afterwards, I went back to sleep. But I thought it was my brother's gift. And then in the morning, I woke up, and there was this bright pink bicycle out there in the living room. So it's like, oh yeah, I got a bike.
Nice. What is that? Would you say that that's like your fondest gift memory?
Probably, just because I had to go through so much to like get to that point where I was like totally snooping around and yeah.
It's funny. I have a home video somewhere. Maybe I'll dig it up and show it to everyone.
Oh yeah.
My mom and dad got my brother and I a weightlifting set.
Okay.
So it's literally like this 500-pound box.
Oh my god.
And we had to. It's funny. Like they didn't even wrap it. They hid it in my room, in my closet. I didn't really use a closet when I was young.
It's
that's what the chair is for. Right. So it was like, well, I didn't know what it was anyway. It was just a box. It was like car parts or something. So they made us carry it out that morning. Like, so we're probably like 10 or something. I got this on film. My mom had gotten a new video camera, so she documented us moving this 500-pound box from my room to the living room. We're like, what is this thing? Yeah. This is no fun anymore. So that was probably my most memorable gift.
Oh, okay.
I mean, some of the best gifts for me are really like the handmade cards and just little things.
Thoughtful ones for sure.
Yeah. You know, one of the things I was doing for a bit is just making like for really special people like personalized books. You know, there's a website called Keepsy. And this is actually a really good gift idea. It's called Keepsy, and you can log into your Instagram account, and you can actually just choose Instagram photos. And print an Instagram book out, and it's awesome. It's like $50.
Scrapbook.
Yeah, it's great. So I do like a year in review. Not everyone gets those.
Oh.
Very rare people. So
nice.
So that's a really cool gift idea that I like to do.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Keepsy. Want to check it out? Like a make your own scrapbook of Instagram photos. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, do you want to show us some of the other lists that you've found?
Yeah.
Some gifts.
Yeah. So I was just clicking through and you know, looking at some different gift guides and stuff. And I think some of the top gifts this year are definitely like drones. Drones and like specific electronics. Drones, virtual reality, and those hoverboard things.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't really have too many pictures.
I mean, it is the year that,
you know,
the hoverboard was supposed to be the big thing, right?
Right. So I'm just gonna go to this website here. It's called thegreatgiftcompany.co.uk, and this is just a really comprehensive list that I found of different things. And here's the hoverboard.
Scooty hoverboard.
Have you ever actually tried one of these things?
I haven't. I actually don't know anyone that has a hoverboard.
Yeah, you know, I see people riding them now, and they look cool, and they also look sketchy.
Yeah.
Like I actually
look at
saw
this guy with the sunglasses.
He's all chill, like from the future, and actually a funny video of he's a local radio DJ, and just I guess pretty old school legit DJ. His name is DJ Jim Taco, and there's a video of him riding one of these things and falling super hard.
Oh man, I was watching the Vine videos of people falling on hoverboards.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of interesting. So these are really like popular these years, and doing research. So I don't know if we're shooting ourselves in the foot here by giving you a really cool gift and then giving you some news about it. However, I just read in Fastco Design that Amazon is pulling hoverboards from its US and UK stores. So they come equipped with these killer batteries.
After a rash of explosions and house fires. Okay.
Yes. So they run on these lithium-ion batteries, from what I understand, and the batteries explode. Something to be aware of if you're buying a hoverboard this year for someone that you love. I think maybe just finding the right source for it. So get a hoverboard, but don't get a hoverboard. Well, basically. I would still get one and just, I don't know, be careful with it. Yeah, so that's one of them. Okay. And what kind of, let's see, is it from Star Wars? Well, so hoverboards, and then of course there are drones. Let me see if I can find the drone here. another window. There are so many different gift guides. Do you have any off the top of your head that you can talk
The
about?
gift guides?
Well, like gift ideas.
Oh yeah. Well, for me, I kind of like to have gifts to be kind of personal. So they don't have to be super unique or anything, but something that my friends will use. And if we had talked about something earlier that year that might have related to that, or if they are into a certain product or anything, then I'll just kind of go for that. I mean, I mostly buy my friends like Aero makeup products because that's easy, and I know they'll use it. So, or purses or that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Right. Awesome. I'm gonna hop over to another website here. This is a website. It's DJI.com, and it's probably one of the top companies for drones. One of them being the Phantom, and so the Phantom series drones are really popular. Right. And I don't know. Have you ever flown a drone, or do you know anyone that has one?
I know someone that has one. I haven't flown a drone, but it's really neat actually. One of the girls that live in Hawaii Kai, she actually used her Phantom to get some images of Mauna Lua Bay for us.
Sweet.
Yeah, some.
Is she like really good at flying it, or?
She seems to be pretty good at it. She said she's been working on it she had it for several months, but yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'm always a little afraid. I think partially because I got a helicopter for Christmas one year from my mom.
Well, you got a helicopter?
Yeah, I got a helicopter. No, well, like a remote control helicopter.
Okay, I was like, hold on a second.
I decided to fire it up in the living room, and that didn't go well. It basically started taking off, and I freaked out a little because of the whirl.
Yeah.
And I crashed.
That's crazy.
Let's watch some footage from a drone here.
Yeah.
This is DJI's trailer.
What if the creator of this footage was you? It's what our main goal was and what we strived for when we created the Phantom 3. Phantom 3 is a remote-controlled quadcopter with a camera mounted to it. In presenting such an innovative device to the world, our key goal was to remove any and all challenges that someone might face when flying for the very first time.
The innovations that we have applied to the Phantom 3 make this all possible. So now every vacation, camping trip, late night party, and even every selfie will be taken to heights never thought possible.
We'll stop it at the selfie comment. But, yeah, so drones really interesting.
Pretty cool. I mean, I feel like so many more people are getting into photography, and it's becoming so much easier now. I mean, you take this drone and you can have some really high quality professional photos and videos. So, yeah.
I remember, being in the video industry, I remember getting that swooping shot. You know, you needed a helicopter. You know, and it's like $1,200 a day, and then you need a gimbal, a certain gimbal on the aircraft. So it's really pricey. Now anyone can get those shots. And you know, I really see an opportunity for like drone schools or drone certifications or different workshops to teach people how to fly them. And I know there's a little bit of concern about privacy and other things, and it's a little
totally is
kind of interesting. I actually found an article.
Okay, you did your research today,
I did my research. I'm gonna back to this, and Gizmodo actually saw this. So starting December 21st, you need to register your drone with the FAA. So really interesting how the government, I guess, is sort of cracking down on these UAVs, and so you can actually register your drone at faa.gov/UAS/registration, and it's going to be $5. So there are some different guidelines that you need to know if buying a drone or receiving a drone this year. Be sure to register it.
And I think you also need some sort of certification or something with the FAA in order to sell anything that you commercially with your drone. So be sure to keep that in mind if you do get a drone and you plan on using it for business or anything like that. But I think it's definitely a great idea to have a school to fly drones. I've definitely seen a lot of Vine videos where it's like drones gone wrong. So that was funny, but no, I think that's a great gift.
Yeah. I think so too. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be more of a gift that you would like invest in for yourself, considering how much it costs.
They're anywhere from $500 to $3,000 or $4,000. I think the average is like around $1,200 for those Phantoms.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe you just really like someone. You know. Another thing that I've been seeing a lot of are these virtual reality headsets.
Yeah.
And I think with just sort of the
Wearable
advancements,
technology,
these wearable technologies, I've been seeing a lot of these virtual reality headsets where you put your mobile device in it, and then it basically, you can launch apps and different things, and it augments reality in a really cool way.
So Google has a much cheaper version called Cardboard.
Let's look it up.
And I think it's called Cardboard. Yeah. And essentially it's the same thing, but it's made of cardboard. And you stick your phone in there and you can have this augmented reality experience.
Is it free?
I think it's like $5 or something like that.
Leave it to Google to basically like innovate and disrupt the entire virtual reality industry with paper.
Right?
And so they have SDKs, so software development kits that allow you to start building immersive experiences with the cardboard device, which is really cool.
So this is actually, I think, a really good gift for kids to get them interested in technology and engineering. Actually, one of my coworkers got this for her son.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think augmented reality is the next wave. Especially with apps and stuff. You talked a little bit about how photography is getting popular. I see a lot more interactive with augmented reality. There's a really cool app called String, and it actually doesn't exist anymore. However, it allowed you to develop sort of like QR codes where you can use the app to shoot a pattern, and then these virtual objects would come out of whatever the live viewing area is. For example, there's a picture of a shoe. You could shoot this picture of the shoe with this viewing app, and an actual shoe would pop up on the table.
Oh,
and you could twist it and like click on different parts of it and change colors.
That's so crazy.
And interact with the live environment. There was another one where this little monster would come out and run around the table and stuff. And really cool experiences through augmented reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's virtual reality. If you're tuning in, you're watching the John and Alex Show. Today we're talking about top gifts for 2015. So we'd love to hear your comments and your feedback on this.
So have you done a lot of your Christmas shopping already, John?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
I was gonna ask, what are some of the gifts that you have gotten, or for some of your friends?
Sure. That'd have to be a secret.
Okay, that's true. It's too early to say, right?
Yeah, no, actually, pretty last minute this year, just with travel and different things going on.
True,
so I've been behind a little bit.
Yeah. I've definitely been on Amazon, just ordering gifts and making sure they get to my house before Christmas. But something, if you have a certain charity in mind that you are trying to support, you can actually go to smile.amazon.com.
Nice.
And I'm not sure if you need to get the code or if you can just know which organization you're trying to support. This can be a charity or a nonprofit organization. Whenever you purchase anything on Amazon through Smile, it'll give a percentage of the proceeds to that organization.
Wow, great. Yeah, so nearly 0.5%, 0.5% of the price of your eligible Amazon Smile purchase. To the charitable organization of your choice. Is the organization you work for part of that?
Yes, so Malama Mauna Lua also has one of these.
Very cool.
And I need to tell you how to be able to do it. But represent a charitable organization, and you can register your organization as well.
There it is. Very cool. So if you're a nonprofit, this is a really cool opportunity to jump on the Christmas buying bandwagon. Now, are there a lot of gifts that are already eligible for Amazon Smile?
I think there are. I think most of them. I think it's almost as if you are shopping on Amazon yourself, and then you can just purchase whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. I mean, it's a good marketing opportunity.
Oh, definitely.
To maybe pick out gifts, like maybe do a Malama Mauna Lua. Do a gift guide for the pond. You know what I mean? So it could be like, these are some top water sports gifts, right? On behalf of our company, proceeds go towards. And so it's like a win-win. You're creating content.
I've got some ideas for our social media page today. Then.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Do a 10-day countdown. Start tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Get your day to set it up. And all the purchases, hopefully you get credit for them.
Sure. Oh, that sounds great.
I'm wearing a jacket today. It was cold this morning.
Yeah, it was cold this morning.
It's not cold
Hawaii,
anymore.
Yeah.
It's hot now. Okay.
Cool.
Like 10 more minutes here. So I like that one a lot, Alex. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are a lot of organizations that are registered with Smile. So if you already know of one, just ask them, hey, do you have a Smile.Amazon account? And can I make some donations while I shop?
Right. I did find a really cool list that was contributed by Forbes writer Andrew Bender, and it's actually top gifts or 10 great gifts for travelers.
Ooh.
2015 edition. I know Alex and I both love to travel, so I figured it would be a pretty cool share. There's one that I really dig here after I turn
Flightographer.
this advertisement here. It's called Flightographer, and it's basically almost like a vacation photographer on demand.
What?
So it's like what Uber has done for your personal driver. It's basically priced from $250 to $875
Okay.
for 30 minutes to 3 hours of professional photography in over 160 destinations worldwide. So you can plan your trip, book your shoot, and then basically pay 5 days later, you get your high resolution photos. So if you're on honeymoon or if you're, if you're in a really special place and you want professional photography, it's a good option.
That's cool.
That is cool.
One way to get the best Instagram photos while you're traveling.
Right, absolutely. I'm just going to scroll through some of these here.
Sure.
This is a really cool one that I saw. Is recycled airplane seat bags from a company called Loopworks.
Nice.
I've seen a lot of these in Europe. There's actually a bag company that does recycled material from all kinds of things, soccer balls,
Oh, cool.
like metro station seats,
Nice.
just really, really, really cool ideas, from different airlines and duffel bags and stuff.
Yeah.
This is kind of an interesting. I don't really understand what this one has to
Yourself
do with.
in 3D.
Yeah, it's a company called Dube. I want to say that's Dube. And they're based in Germany, and they make little mini-me's, and they can range anywhere from $95 to $695. It's a 3D replica. I'm not exactly sure how it works. You can create a 4 to 14-inch model of yourself.
I think they do this like by 3D printing or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's probably 3D scanning and
Yeah, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Here's mini me.
that's creepy.
A little bit.
I'll say it. This one's cool. I actually really like gifts like this that allow you to really customize it. This is called State T-shirts from Home Tea, and you basically can choose the state that you live in, and it prints the word home on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. It'll be interesting to see how Oahu looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
Well, I think we should mention some local gifts as well, because there are tons of local businesses that are having great deals and sales, and I think it's really special to have something that's handmade or something that you can only get here in Hawaii or in your hometown, wherever it is. Some of my friends were, they're going back to the mainland for Christmas, and they're like, I'm not really sure what to get my family. I want to get them something from Hawaii, and they're talking about, some cheesy touristy thing. I'm like, no, that's not the real Hawaii. Get them like a locally made gift,
Right, totally. There's a company that I know of called Makana. I guess you would call it like a Makana box per se. It's along the lines of those subscription boxes. So you subscribe and we deliver the best Hawaii products. And
nice.
So it's at hellomakana.com, and it's basically specially curated boxes. It's $28 a month, and there's different items in it. So
that's just like when you go off to college and you want a care package.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so I haven't actually subscribed to this. However, I want to say that you could either pick a box or build a box. So there's different items here. And
nice. What would be in your box, John?
What would be in my box?
Your favorite local foods?
I think some guava jam. For
Oh,
sure.
guava jam. Okay.
And then when I'm away, simple things like Hawaiian Host chocolates. It sounds cliche. I love those things. Probably some shoyu.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
You're putting me on the spot here. Maybe furikake.
Okay.
It's not really
That's a good one.
I guess a local thing.
Sure, but yeah, local
Everything's
flavors.
like food.
Nice.
Maybe some leaking moy powder.
Yeah, mine would definitely be leaking moy. That was like the first thing that came to mind. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever lived? Have you ever lived or gone away for school?
Yeah, I was in Japan for a year.
That's right.
So there were like furikake, that kind of stuff. The Japanese local stuff I could get anytime. Shoyu, all that.
Right.
But I was craving some leaking moy and pineapple, like fresh fruits. It's so expensive in Japan.
Right. I know people crave Zippies a lot.
And
I know Zippies actually ships. I'm not sure if they still ship.
That's crazy.
Well, it's not Zippies. I think it's another company that ships Zippies. So.
Holiday gift ideas if you're on the mainland, maybe some Zippies.
Yeah, some Zippies. I want to say like there are Longs and some other companies or stores on the West Coast that have like poi and other
Oh, cool.
things.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea to give a little bit of your some island spirit. Yeah, like a slice of Hawaii for
it's actually
Christmas.
kind of an interesting company idea to do like specialized boxes of just the staples from each state. You know, so like if someone is away, they can buy that one thing from that state and send it off.
That reminds me of an episode from the show Master of None by Aziz Ansari. They went to Tennessee, and there was like some barbecue sauce or something that the main character had to get. So he actually went back to the restaurant to get it, and they ended up missing their flight. And it turns out there's a ton of them at the airport. And it's one of those things, you know, like staple foods you can generally find at the airport now. So, but it'd be cool if you had like a box like Makana that'll just ship it to you. Right.
I mean, it takes the guesswork out of it. Basically, it's a one-click home staples. Subscription.
And I mean, gift boxes or packages with all sorts of different goodies in them are really great Christmas gifts anyway. So,
yeah, for sure. We have a few more minutes. Maybe we can touch upon a couple more things.
Did you find any other cool gift ideas?
This one's kind of interesting. So I like to cook.
Okay.
And wow, I'm getting a lot of my gift ideas in here, Alex. So this one's it's by a company called Fred and Friends, and it's the Obsessive Chef. It's a bamboo cutting board, comes in 9 inches, or it's a 9-inch by 12-inch bamboo cutting board. And there are actually grids on this thing for all you OCD peeps out there. It allows you to make sure that your carrots are cut to perfection. Yeah, so it's actually kind of funny. It's kind of a funny gift for like your designer friends or just like the literally OCD chef.
My mom would be like, I don't care about this. Chop, chop, chop.
I actually really like this idea. I never really cared about it until I saw this cutting board. Yeah,
the cutting board is pretty neat though.
That is pretty neat. It's $22 on Amazon.com.
Okay.
And I opened up one more here. This is kind of interesting. It's probably a little pricier than what you'd want to give to as a stocking stuffer. It's a 3D printer.
Wow.
And I've seen these, and I've also seen 3D pens really popular on all those gift lists.
That as well.
Yeah, so this allows you to actually design something in CAD usually, or 3D, and you can basically print it out. So, people are prototyping different products with these things, and they also have more consumer versions of 3D printers out there that, someone might just buy as a hobby.
Nice.
And make like little pieces of jewelry, or you'll print something and you can like use a Dremel tool and like cut it down.
Wow, that's cool.
Add things to it. So
yeah, if you've got some friends that are really into that kind of stuff.
Friends that you really love.
Yeah, I mean,
because they're expensive.
Or if you've got all the money in the world.
Or if you're a millionaire.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I mean, these are a lot of these gifts are really great ideas for sure, and some things that I think people will be getting from Santa.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the gifts that I've received in the past that I thought were pretty good and useful. My parents got me a George Foreman grill.
Okay.
I think my first year in college. And I was kind of like, okay, thanks. But it was so helpful. I mean, I use it all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have a George Foreman grill downstairs.
Yeah.
You know what I like to do is like Macy's always has these sales on those little like donut makers and popcorn machines. They're like $15.
Machines.
They're like $15, and I think they're really good. Like just cheap, cool things, waffle irons and stuff.
Pretty neat, yeah. I'm all about the more like practical ones though. So I think we have received like a donut maker in the past, or panini makers also.
Panini
useful. Yeah.
I'll take paninis for Christmas.
Okay, cool. That's what you're getting now.
That's what we're getting. It's a panini. Awesome.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Well, yeah. Well, once again, this is the John and Alex show. We're talking about Christmas gifts. So if you've got some gifts that you can recommend to us, please let us know, because we still have 10 more days till Christmas, and we haven't finished our Christmas shopping. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So with that, we're all out of time. And thanks again for joining us on the John and Alex show. We broadcast live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. We actually only have one more show left for this year.
And we're going to talk about New Year's.
So next week's show will be about New Year's resolutions, all that stuff. And we have a new broadcast time, as you've noticed this morning, starting at 8 a.m.
And I think we're going to continue that from January as well.
Right. Yeah. So we're going to take a little bit of a break after next week, or after tomorrow.
No,
after
Wednesday.
And we'll come back to you in the new year with, we're going to reformat the show and switch things around. And we really appreciate your support over the last, how long has it been? Has it been 2 months already?
Whoa, has it?
Almost our 12th or 13th episode, I think. So
Maybe like a month or two. Yeah.
Feels like around 3 months.
Well, as always, give us feedback, comments. We'd love to hear it. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
All right. Peace, guys.
Peace.